Hi everybody. Today I am organizing a shelf in my kitchen. As you can see, that shelf behind me is kind of messy and I wanted to tackle organizing that today. Right now I am taking out the trash in case I have a lot of items I need to throw away. I want to start with a fresh trash can, so I'm going to take my trash out, moving the trash container. This container here is full of returnables. In Maine, we have a returnable program where when you purchase any kind of a drink, you pay a 5-cent deposit, and then you save the jug, you bring it to a redemption center when you're done, and you get your 5 cents back. So that crate was full of returnables, and so I'm just putting those in a bag and emptying that crate out. So there's one empty crate. That's full. I'm going to bring that out to my car, and I'm going to bring the trash out to the trash bin outside. And you can see those two rugs there by the chair and right in front of the door. I am on the lookout for new rugs to replace those two. The rubber backing on those two is disintegrating and makes a mess on my floors. They're quite old. I've had them for a long time. They've been great rugs, but it's time to go. So I'm still on the lookout. So that was one empty crate. I took that away. And now next, I am going to start consolidating. And so what I'm trying to do here is keep like things together in crates. A lot of them were half empty, so I'm just looking over to see what I can combine together. This first one here is more for baking. I'm kind of made that my baking crate. I've got flowers and shortenings and different things like that in there. That was a small container of dried cranberries I just threw away. I have a great big bag full. There was only a teeny tiny bit in there, so I threw them away. And yeah, and my tin foil and parchment paper, I put that in there as well. So those two crates are like pastas and baking. That's a garbanzo bean flour, and I had another container of it, so I just combined the two. And over to the right here on that wooden hutch, I have a whole bunch of flowers and, cooking things, baking things on that shelf as well. I'm just rearranging things, making things neat and tidy. Another empty crate. I'm going to fill that one. I set it to the side because I'm going to fill it with my oils and vinegars. So you can see that big gallon jug that I got. That's got a teeny tiny bit of apple cider vinegar in it. And I have another container of it. So I'm going to fill the first one with apple cider vinegar. Those cylindrical containers I got at Dollar Tree quite a while ago. And I got several of them for my oils and vinegars. Really, really like them. I'm getting my Sharpie out so I can mark on there apple cider vinegar, and I'm going to start putting it in this crate you see to the bottom of the screen. And I'm deciding what I'm going to put in the next one. This is olive oil. I got a few containers of olive oil, so I'm just going to fill those up. Really, that size cylindrical container is really all I need of olive oil. I have a tendency to buy too big of a container. Just like the apple cider vinegar, way too big. I don't need that much. It's just me. And just one person doesn't need that much olive oil or apple cider vinegar. So I'm just filling my containers, marking them up so I know what's what. Yeah, I'm going to start filling my container. I had an extra leftover container of extra virgin olive oil, and so I will use that container first. Oh, I found a container of peanut oil that was really kind of rancid. You use it to fry things in, and I didn't want to just throw it in my trash can, so I brought it out to the big trash container outside. And now I keep washing my hands when you can't see me off screen, but okay, and this one is soy sauce. I have quite a few containers of soy sauce. And I'm going to fill that up. It was coming slow, so I took the little spout thing that they have on the inside of there to make it come out slow. I took that off, and I thought it would make it go faster. looking to see what else I can. Oh, that big container I just put in there is a bottle of rum that I have my homemade vanilla in. I'm going to leave it right in that container because it works well. There are some sauces and vinegars that I just going to keep in their regular container. Yeah, these are just random sauces, vinegars actually, mostly. And that container I just put in the crate, that was molasses. And this is one right here, it's sesame oil. And those containers are big enough for those two items. I don't use a lot of those two, so those smaller containers I also got at Dollar Tree quite a while ago. And they're really all I need for those types of items. That was Pam, like spray oil. I put in the baking container. And I'm just going to wipe these bottles down, keep them in the containers that they're in, but just wipe them down. There's one of them's balsamic vinegar, and I have a white cooking wine, and just things like that I don't use a lot of, so those smaller containers are just fine. So that I'm taking all the items off of, that's a metal tray, really nice metal tray, but I wanted to have everything matching. And so what I just took out there was my extracts. Coconut, almond, butter flavoring, there's a maple flavoring in there, and there's also a small bottle of hickory smoke that I use in marinades every now and then. So I'm cleaning those containers up. I'm putting them in that little small blue Tupperware container I had on hand, and they fit perfectly in there. So I put all the teeny tiny extracts in there, and I'm going to put them in that crate. And I just took the metal tray. I'm just going to wipe it down a little bit and set it aside. Really nice tray. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I set it aside for future use. Oh, some chips. Oh, that right there, that crate that I just took out, that was a crate full of canning jars, quarts and pints, with just not canning lids, but just screw lids on top. I like to, every now and then, I'll put leftovers in those. So I had some in my kitchen. I didn't see any need to keep them on that shelf, so I have another spot that I keep all my canned goods in, and I just brought those there and put them in with my other empties. Now, these two crates on the bottom are super duper heavy. That one I'm in right now is all canned goods. So I'm kind of going through and rearranging. I'm evening them out. These are super heavy, and so kind of worried about putting them on the shelf. But so most of the weight was in the back of the crate. I'm kind of evening them weight out, distributing it more evenly in the crate, and just kind of going through and seeing what I have. I had 3 cans of beans I took out, and I was going to give away or take to the food pantry, and later after this video is done, I set them aside, but I put them back in. I thought, well, I'll use them. And now this crate right here is also full of like pasta sauce, and those are bouillon cubes I'm consolidating. Those little containers were also from Dollar Tree, and I love those little things. Putting that in with my pasta crate. Yeah, I'm just kind of trying to decide where to put what. Testing the heaviness of it. I'm just wiping them down. So before I had 9, no, let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I had 9 crates on that shelf. Oh, this is teriyaki sauce I'm putting in that last container. Anyway, I had 9 crates on that shelf, plus that metal tray. I'm narrowing everything down to 6 crates. And I was surprised to see how much empty space I had in those crates. 6 crates was fine. I mean, the stuff I put in, it doesn't even fill all of them up. So, yeah, so glad I did this project. Yeah, just wiping all the things down that are in there. I'm going to keep everything in there. Oh, salad dressings and pasta sauce, things like that. So I have in that crate on the bottom. My cat checking everything out. She's going to come see what's going on. It's her house too, right, guys? Yeah, moving them out of the way, and now I'm measuring the legs. I want to have the shelves equidistant, and so I'm figuring out where I need the shelves to go. Right now I'm getting my level and my hammer and broom and dustpan so I can clean up here. I'm marking on the metal part of the shelf where I want the shelves to be. I can't see it very well. It didn't come up very well, but it was enough. Yeah, that basket right there, I keep paper towels in, and those little cream colored ceramic um, pots on the top. I'm just cleaning them all up because they were terribly dusty on the top. I just have them there for decoration. There's nothing in them, and so I'm gonna clean up all of them, and two of them I'm gonna put aside in the other room for a different project. And two of them I'm going to reuse to put up here at the end, you'll see. So I'm just cleaning them up now. I have I have a sink full of hot soapy dish water just off camera. That's where I am. When you don't see me, I'm washing the ceramic containers. So I'm going to reuse two of those ceramic containers, and I'm going to, of course, reuse the basket that's in the chair right now. I'm going to continue to put my paper towels in there. It works well. So one of the ceramic containers, I know I'm going to not need the lid, but I wanted to keep the lid close to where the container is so I don't ever lose them. So I put it in that basket that the paper towels are in. I'm trying to clean up the shelves. They were very dusty, cobwebby. And now, I don't know if you guys have ever dealt with these shelves before, but they have little black, almost like I don't know what to call them. They have little black plastic pieces that keep the shelf in place. And so what I'm doing here is I have to take the black plastic, whatever those things are, I have to take them off. I put them in the paper plate. Then I have to move the shelf up to where I want it and then re-put those black plastic things on where I want the shelf to be. So that's what I'm doing now. It's a little finicky and fussy, but not too bad. I did need a hammer to get those shelves up, though, because, as you can imagine, with all that weight on it, they really were crammed in there, which is a good thing, because you really do need to have those. Yeah, I'm trying to get it level now. You really do need to have those little plastic jobbies to hold the shelves in place. Yeah, trying to get them even. getting my level. And you know what? Surprisingly, they all came out level. It's really easy to have one corner off. So you really do need a level to make sure everything is level the way it should be. I was sweating like crazy at this point. Super hot. I turned the air conditioner down twice. But I was just sweating like crazy. Got to get it just right. Didn't look even to me, so I was redoing it. And those black plastic clip things will slide down. If you don't get them in just right, they'll slide down. So it's important that you get this part right. It's kind of tricky. Yeah, it looked uneven to me, so I kept trying to fiddle with it and get it correct there. A lot of fiddling with this one. Now the bottom shelf. And you know what? I saw my mark on the side of the leg there where it should be, and it wasn't far from where it already is. And I decided just to leave it. Yeah, see, I decided. It's about 3 inches lower than the others, but it's okay. I'm okay with that. It's even, it's level, and I still have room on the bottom to put my shoes, because what I'm going to do on the bottom is I have a little rug I'm going to put there, and I put my shoes there. That's my shoe container. Yeah, I started to fiddle with the shelf, and I just decided to leave it. And that's even. Okay, now, shelf is done. The shelves are all where I want them to be. So the crates are done. Everything is more even. I'm taking my lamp off. I'm going to clean that little area because it hasn't seen cleaning for quite a while. So clean the shelves, get the cobwebs off and all the dust, and the baseboards and the floor. And when you do projects like this is a great time to do some cleaning. Yeah, see, it's quite dusty. Get quite a bit of dust out of there. Good time to do it. Feels good, though, when you get all that cleaning done. Kind of a pain in the neck, but it's nice to have it all done, you know? I get a lot of cat hair because of my cat, so cat hair tends to be everywhere. There. Now, we can start assembling again. Putting my lamp back up. I love that little lamp. Let me tell you, I sit in that chair at night, and that little lamp is a godsend. Love having it there. It's just a little sconce lamp that I got at a thrift store, and I use a hook, and I just hook it on the stand. I could pound it into the wall, but I don't want to put a hole in the wall. It's an apartment, and I'd just as soon not. I'd just as soon, yeah, see. It's starting to put the crates back on. We got another crate. I'm going to split up, because that was a pretty heavy crate, so I'm splitting up what was in there into a different one, because I had room. And I thought, well, that'll be my little oil and vinegar crate. That's my pasta crate. And my baking crate. Look how nice they all look. They fit on there beautifully. Put my basket back. Rearranging my chair. There's that little rug that I got. It's perfect. It fits in there perfectly. I'm going to put my, right now I have sneakers and sandals because it's summertime, so I put those there. But in the winter I'll have my hiking boots and my my other boots, my winter boots. So I put that one crate up there, and just the not crate, the cream color container, and the other one I put some little faux greenery in it. Now I am going to, I have some little shipping tags that I'm going to put on there, and that way it identifies what's in each crate, so I don't have to look around for things. And so that's what I'm doing right now. And in just a minute here, my camera ran out of storage, so it shuts off. But that's okay. You get the picture. This is all I was doing. I was just simply tagging these with those tags. It was very, very hot. I was sweating. Came out really good. Not much of a change, but I'm really happy I did it. It's much, much more minimalistic, I would call it. Here's the before. And here's the after. Thanks for watching today, guys. I really appreciate you.